Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm looking at head strap mods for the original Oculus Quest head strap. Now certainly the original head strap, after you play it for extended periods of time, you can find that the head unit starts to pull on your face and weigh down on your cheeks, or you can find the back of the head strap starts to pull on your head. So over the last year, various companies have released mods to try and alleviate that, either by adding padding to the back of the head strap, or by sort of trying to distribute the weight over the top of your head. So I've got three units here, both head straps and head pads, that I'm going to take you through setup and the pros and the cons, and at the end of the video give you a verdict on whether I think any of them are actually worth buying. Let's get into it. So before we go any further, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share the video, and if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell so you're notified about new videos as and when I post them. It really helps the channel out. Thanks. So the head strap on the original Oculus Quest can get uncomfortable for extended periods of play. So I'm interested to see whether any of these headbands and head straps and head pads actually help with any of that at all whatsoever. So the first one I've got here is the Q4 from Kiwi Design. That's basically a big headband that goes over the top of your head. That's pretty much it. Next one I've got is Kiwi Design's latest offering, which is the Q10. So this is a combination of both a headband strap, which goes across the top, and some padding on the back. And then finally, I've got a cheap pair of both head strap and head pads that I just bought off AliExpress that I was going to use as a comparison to the other two. So I should make it clear that Kiwi Design sent me their two headband units for review, whilst they went and bought the third-party one out of my own money, just to get a comparison with the other two. None of this actually biases my verdict at the end of the video, and you will get my honest opinion by the end of it. So this is the Kiwi Design Q4. So we're just going to have a bit of a peek into here before we put it on the Quest. Well, there you go. It's a strap. Not too sure what you were expecting. But it's a really good, well-made strap actually. So a lot of cheaper straps have really cheap Velcro on them, or it's like an elastic band, so you're not too sure how much support it's actually going to give, but this is a rigid band, and the Velcro is really strong. So, and it's really wide as well, so that's going to help distribute the weight across your head. So now I'm going to put the Q4 head strap on. So as I mentioned before, that loop that's there, that goes underneath the head strap and then gets Velcroed down. And then this simply just loops around the bottom. And this little Velcro strap here just attaches to the Velcro on the top. The one thing I will say though is that it's keeping the head strap here quite far back, which is too far back for my liking, because it's not really going to help keep the weight off the head unit at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually flick this the other way around, so that the head strap's closer to the front. So you do the same thing, but you just put the Velcro so this thing faces the other way, and then when you do that up, there you go, that's much better. So you've got the strap now nearer the head of the unit, so it's really going to help keep that weight off your head. Next up is the Kiwi Design Q10s. So straight out of the box, it is just this. We've got that for the bottom. That's the head strap that's going to go across the top. You can see they've already made some design changes from the original Q4. So the head strap is thick at the top and it's thinner going down the sides. So interesting to see how that play out. And then this rather weird looking thing here is what actually goes on the back of your headset and then joins up with the bottom one. It'll be easier to see once I've actually got it on the head strap itself. So now we're going to put the Q10 on the headset. So we'll start with the little back piece here, and that just goes on the back with the Velcro straps that you can see here. Just goes on like that. Now we've got the strap here, and we've got that funny back bit as well. Now this back bit has to go through the holes in the strap over the top. So they poke through like this. Then this goes into the headset like that. And then all we do now is just fold over all of the Velcro little latch covers and just go around and quickly do that. And there we go, we are done. So that's on the back. And on the top, because the head strap is being kept in place by that overlap at the top, it's keeping that strap at the front, which will help keep the weight off the front. So that's good to see. One thing I did notice on the back here is there's a little bit of a split seam here. So you can see the foam through the split. I'm going to reach out to Kiwi Design and see what they say. So I contacted Kiwi Design about the issue with the unstuck seam on the Q10, and they said it wasn't an issue that they were aware of or that anyone else had reported. Now, I've used a number of Kiwi Design accessories on the Quest, and I've had no issue with any of them, so I'm inclined to give them the benefit of the doubt. All of their products do actually have an 18-month warranty period as well, so if you had this issue or any other issue, then it's great to know that you've got that warranty. I actually didn't bother, I actually just super glued it shut in the corner, and it's been fine, I've had no issues since. But it's great to know that you've got that warranty if you need it. And last but not least, we have the unbranded headset. So this is just the padding here. So that's just going on the back with all the Velcro going around the back. So let me just do that. So it fits quite nicely on the back. And then we just stick the head strap over the top, and that's just a simple loop over both of the arms on either side. I will say that this strap's actually quite short. I know it does give a lot, which I personally don't think is a good thing, but it's quite short, so I'm not too sure how well that's going to work out on my head once I start trying it, but we'll give it a go. So that's all of them set up now, so I'm going to go away and play with them for a bit, and I'll come back with my verdict shortly. So I've been looking at these head straps for the last couple of weeks now, and there's definitely a clear winner here. If I look at the straps that I've got, we had first that cheap one that I bought, and it actually didn't turn out to be that cheap compared to the others. So this was about $15 US. The back head strap I actually didn't mind too much. It added a little bit of comfort, but the foam in there is so thin, I'm not too sure how long that would last for. The head strap that goes over the top was really short, and there wasn't really much support because it was really elasticated, and it was tiny. If I compare this to the Q4s, which I'll get to in a minute, you can really see the difference in shape. So unless you're a tiny child, it wouldn't really fit you, and even then it doesn't provide much support. So those I wouldn't even bother recommending. Q4 from Kiwi Design is a different proposition. I think it's about the same price, it's about $15. It actually provides a lot more support. That rigid, firm construction to it, and it's a lot bigger, really works well, and it's certainly an improvement from just using the head strap on its own. I will say, don't install it how it recommends to install it. You turn it around and you make sure it's nearer the front of the unit rather than the back. It definitely helps get some of the weight of the Quest off of your face, and again, that is about $15. But there has to be a clear winner for me here, and this is the Kiwi Design Q10s, which are here. So I've got this set up. I've actually got the Kiwi Design facial cover on here as well, but this is just a great setup. I mean, you've got the padding on the back, which is really nicely padded, so it provides a lot of padding on the back. I found whilst playing an Oculus Quest game for a decent period of time, maybe 45 minutes, it really starts to pull on the back of your head. With this on the back, you don't get any of that. The way they've designed the head strap on the top as well is it's linked to the back strap as well. So it stays in place and it stays at the front of the unit, which helps keep the weight of the Oculus Quest off your face. So it puts this strap kind of about here, and it's great. It's such an improvement. It makes the original Oculus Quest head strap so much more comfortable. I can play this for hours now, whereas previously I couldn't because it really started to hurt my head. So I thoroughly recommend these. These are only $20, so they're $5 more expensive than the one I wouldn't even touch, and even the Q4s. I don't know why you'd buy the Q4 and not just spend the extra $5 to get this. It's a great accessory. It would probably be the first accessory I would ever buy for an Oculus Quest. Oh, apart from the facial cover, which is probably the first thing. There you go. It's the second thing I'd recommend you get. First thing, replace the facial cover. Again, I actually recommend the Kiwi Design one because they've got vents across the top. I'll put a link in the card up above so you can go to my review of that. Second thing, get these head straps. It's great. It's the most comfortable thing I've worn to date. Thoroughly recommend it. And again, I'll put links in the description down below so you can go to links of where to buy those from. So I do hope you enjoyed the video and it helps you decide whether to get a head strap and also which one to get. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like and share it. And if you're still here but not subscribed yet, then hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, see you in the next one.